Well, it is an unusual, rare combination, especially in politics. A conservative Republican who's Mormon, a woman, African American, in Utah. Yet Mia Love is all those things, and she is making huge waves in the Grand Ole Party. Love is the mayor of Saratoga Springs in Utah, and she's pulled off a major upset, winning the Republican Party's nomination for the state's 4th congressional district. If Love wins the general election, she could make history, potentially the first black Republican woman in Congress. Mia Love joining us now live. Mia, great to see you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I tell you what, you fascinate me. Conservative, Mormon, African-American woman living in Utah. You're a daughter of Haitian immigrants. Anything else that you want to tell me that makes you even more unbelievably unique?
Well, I don't know if it's unbelievably unique, but I run also, and I enjoy running because it just keeps my head straight and keeps my priorities and makes sure my body's healthy, so I love running.
Okay, we're going to throw that in, too. So the next thing I need to look for is how you're going to win the Boston Marathon. Okay, I'll keep my eye on that. So I was looking at what folks have been saying about you. You know, your win for the 4th Congressional District is getting a lot of attention. And big wigs like House Majority Leader Eric Cantor, also Budget Chair Paul Ryan, are endorsing you, giving money to your campaign. What are these GOP insiders saying to you, Mia? What do they expect from you? What do they want to see from you? Why are they supporting you?
Well, you know, I don't think they came in with an agenda. I came in and I talked to them. I talked to them about Utah's principles and beliefs, and that's individual liberty, lower taxes, limited government, and they were just right there. And they said, you know, we'd love to have your help. We'd love to have you in the U.S. House, and they came out early to help with the campaign, and I really appreciate it.
Now, you've had to have faced some challenges. Tell me what's been the biggest challenge so far, and do you feel conflicted about anything that the GOP stands for, and how do you deal with that?
Well, challenges, there's always going to be challenges. You know, there are a lot of people who have tried to define me as a person, and you know, I'm not a victim. I don't allow myself to, or anybody else, to put me in a box. And so, you know, those are things that people, and they may be some challenges. But, you know, Utah, I have to tell you, I love this place. I love the people that are here, and I represent all of their beliefs and those values. And so I'm really excited to represent them and be the Republican nominee.
Well, let me ask you, as Republican nominee, you're Mormon. Do you think Mitt Romney should be talking more about his religion, more about being a Mormon?
You know, I don't think those are the issues that Americans really care about. I think the Americans care about jobs. They care about the economy. They care about the debt and deficit spending. And those are the things that he's focused on. And I think that he should just stay on message. Being who he is in terms of being a Mormon, it's part of who he is as a person. And I don't think it should deter from the issues. I think that he's focusing on the right things.
Well, you are definitely not this atypical cookie-cutter Republican. You're so diverse in many ways. So let me ask you about the party. When you've been following this presidential election, you know, Santorum was up, then down. Then Mitt Romney was up, then down. Then you had Newt Gingrich that was in there. He was up and down. Definitely the party is divided. What do they need to do, Mia, the GOP?
Well, I think that they need to get their messaging correct. I think that what we need to do is find a cause and really get the people to rally behind that cause. They really need to take their messaging to the people. We need to remember who we represent. And in Saratoga Springs, being a mayor there, I've worked where the rubber meets the road. I've worked where people, I make decisions and they directly affect people. And we have to remember that that's who we represent. We represent the people on the ground. And I think that that's what we need to do when it comes to the presidential elections also. They still represent people.
And you are poised to break a major barrier. And I know this is the wrong party, but let me ask you about President Barack Obama, because he did break many barriers. What were your feelings then when he won the presidency, and how do you feel about him now?
Well, how do I feel about him now? You know, the greatest honor I can do to the American people is to judge the president based on his policies and his actions. And I believe that his policies haven't been in step with what the American people really want. We've I mean, we're losing jobs. We're educating children on a federal level. We're controlling lands on a federal level. We are regulating each business, and government has grown so out of control in terms of what it's supposed to do. And you know, it's too bad. We really need to start turning the tide so that we can get this country back on its feet.
Mia Love, we'll be watching. What do your kids think about all this, by the way?
Oh, they're so excited. This is a family event. Everybody is in this, and we're really excited to go and really make some differences and be a really good role model and represent Utah's values. So my kids are really excited. My husband's incredibly supportive, and we're ready.
Well, we'll be watching. Mia, thanks for talking with me today.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You bet. Osama bin Laden is